Okay, namaste, welcome. Thank you for being here with me today. Let's go ahead and start in a nice, comfortable seat for just a moment to gather and to just come in. It was a busy weekend for everyone, so just let yourself arrive. Close your eyes and feel and sense your body in this moment. Maybe there was a lot of gathering together or drinking, partying, whatever. So let's just arrive this moment and let everything from this past weekend let it go. Feel your breath in this present moment. Take a nice deep breath in. Feel and sense the breath traveling all the way down to the tailbone and exhale it out. And then bring your hands to your rib cage, and I'm going to ask you to just really take your awareness to your breath. So as you take a nice deep inhalation, feel your ribs kind of splaying away from each other, spreading out. And then as you exhale, feel your ribs, floating ribs coming towards each other. And you're not rounding your upper back or mid back or anything. Your spine is long. So inhale into your belly, feel your ribs expand. And exhale, let your ribs come in towards each other. And you may even feel your fingertips touching as the exhalation happens, and your fingertips separating as the inhalation happens. And exhale. And let's just do this 3 more times. Inhale. Feel the belly expand. Maybe you feel your chest expand. And exhale. 2 more times on your own. Inhale. Exhale. Big exhale. And last one. Inhale. And exhale all there. And then allow your hands to rest comfortably here. Just notice any tension in the jaws and shoulder. Maybe just kind of remind yourself to relax the jaws, relax the shoulders, relax the hips. And we're going to get into the hip flexors a little bit today. So usually we after busy weekends or weeks, we collect a lot of tension in the hips. So let's start on your back now. And if you just joined us, if you can find a blanket, if you have a yoga blanket, turn it into a long rectangle like this. If you don't have a yoga blanket, that's fine. Just any pillow, maybe a little bit of cushioning, not so soft, not so hard. So we're talking maybe 5 inches thickness for your blanket or pillow. And then we're just going to lie down, but this is going to rest underneath your sacrum. And sacrum is this triangular piece right above your tailbone. So as you lie down on your blanket, see that is providing a little cushioning for your buttocks, right? So it's not up on your kidneys, it's not below the hips, it's right on that sacrum area. And have your knees bent initially. Bring your feet a little bit closer to your buttocks. Press through the bottom of the left foot and pick up the right foot off the ground. So the right knee comes closer to your chest. Your hands can rest on your hip bones. In fact, go ahead and rest on your hip bones so you feel the movement in the hip flexors. As you press through the bottom of the left foot, take a nice deep inhalation. Lift your hips up just an inch off the ground. So it doesn't need to come up to a full bridge, just a little bit. And then exhale, lower and down. As you inhale, press through the bottom of the left foot, lift the hips up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push through the foot, come up. Exhale and down. And with your left hand on your left hip bone, you really feel that hip flexor mobilizing as you push through the foot, lifting the hip up, and then nice and slowly lower down. Inhale, press to lift. Exhale and down. Last one. Inhale, press to lift. and exhale and down. And then take that right ankle on top of the left knee. Then keep that ankle right there. Keep both hands on your hip bone. Take a nice deep breath in. Lift the hips up. Maybe this time you can come up just a little bit higher. And then exhale and down. Again, press to lift. Inhale and exhale and down. Inhale, push to lift. Exhale and lower down. Last one. Inhale, press to lift. Exhale and down. And then lower that right foot down. Bring the left knee up. Push through the bottom of the right foot. And lift just a little bit off the ground. Doesn't need to be a high bridge. Inhale, lift. Exhale and down. Inhale, push to lift. Exhale and down. And again, inhale, press to lift. And 3 more times. Breathe, really breathe. Let your breath move you. And exhale and down. Inhale first and then lift the hips up. And as you exhale, lower the hips down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale and down. Last one. Inhale, press to lift. And exhale and down. Take that left ankle on top of the right knee. Same thing. Maybe this time you get a little bit more strength to lift the hips up a little bit higher. Inhale, press to lift. Exhale and lower nice and slowly. Inhale, push to lift. And exhale and down. Last one. Inhale, press to lift. And exhale and down. Bring that left foot down. And then we're going to extend the right leg out and extend the left leg out. We're going to stay here for just a moment. So this is a little bit of a modified Shavasana. Your hips are lifted off the ground, maybe 4 or 5 inches. Your toes are relaxed, knees are open, hips are open. We're just going to stay here with the hands on the bellies or your hip bones. And then make sure the back of your neck is long. So pick up the head off the ground just a little bit. Bring the chin towards your chest and put the head back down. Now, we're going to do some breathing exercises here. So as you take a nice deep breath in, just like we did at the beginning of the class, feel the entire belly expand. The psoas muscle starts in your lumbar spine, in your low back, and it ends up on the upper inner thigh. So it's kind of a twirled around here. And we want to really let that psoas muscle extend and expand. This is the muscle that gets really short when we sit down, or they also refer to it as fight or flight muscle. It's the muscle that really contracts when we're stressed out and busy and that sort of thing. So we want to try and relax here as much as possible. And we're doing the relaxing by this breathing session. This is called the physiological breath. So take a nice deep inhalation in, and then a short little inhale, almost like you're taking a burst of air in, and then exhale through a long exhalation through an open mouth. So inhale through the nose, long deep inhale, one little short breath in, and exhale. And again, inhale, short breath in, exhale. So now that you know the mechanism, really stay here and breathe. Let the hips soften, close your eyes, just get into this moment and feel your parasympathetic nervous system kick in. So feel the relaxation of the vagus nerves. Inhale, short breath in, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, short breath in, exhale. Last one. Inhale, short breath in, exhale. Beautiful. Just stay here for a moment. Feel the shift. Feel the energy shifting. And then as you're ready, gently pick up your feet off the ground, put them back down, bend the knees. And then if you like to, windshield wiper your knees side to side. And bring the right knee to your chest. Interlace the fingers around the shin. Extend the left leg straight. Good. Now take that right knee out to the right so it's right passing the rib cage. And then send the bottom of the foot up towards the sky. You can take the right hand to your right outside edge of the right foot. So almost like you're in a deep lunge position. Let that left leg lengthen away from the hip. If it's not staying on the ground, that's fine. You can let it lift up. See if you can lengthen the leg so much so that you feel that left leg is getting a little bit longer. Pause here for a moment. Deep breath in. Send it all the way to the front side of that left leg. Your psoas muscle, your hip flexor in front of that left leg. Exhale deeply. One more deep breath in and exhale, and then switch side. Bring that left knee in. Interlace your fingers around the shin. Extend the right leg flat. And then take that left knee out to the left so it's bypassing the rib cage. Send the foot up towards the sky. If you like to, you can grab the outside edge of the left foot. Now as you draw the knee closer to your armpit, lengthen that right leg away from the hip. So if the right heel lifts up, that's okay, no worries. See if you can lengthen it away as much as you can so you feel that that right leg getting longer and longer. And then you stay here and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Feel as if you're sliding the right heel away from the hips. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. These deep stretches are really lovely for your body. Bring the right knee to your chest, hands on your kneecaps, sway a little bit side to side, and then send the legs up towards the sky again. Now this time your hands can rest on your thighs, on your hamstrings, or if you like to, you can take your hands on your calves. And notice how with that blanket under your hips, your tailbone is lifted. You're bringing the legs a little bit closer to your chest. And then just pause here for a minute. Let the weight of your hands draw the legs a little bit closer to your body. Big stretch for your low back. Nice deep breath here. The kidneys and adrenal glands are right exactly where they are. You feeling this stretch. So let the legs come a little bit closer to you. Exhale it all out. And then slowly bend the knees, lower the feet down. Take a nice deep breath in. Now if you like to, you can press through the bottom of both feet and lift the hips up as high as you like to go. And then slide your structure to the side. So move the blanket to the side. Your hands can go under your hips. Some of you may be able to glide your hands up your lower back to lift up into a higher bridge. But if you can't do that, that's fine. Just have your hips on hands under your buttocks. And then just stay here for just a moment. Let the weight of your hips just melt down on your hands, wherever your hands are, either on your glutes or low back. Just let all that stretch happen naturally. And then nice and slowly release. Come all the way down towards the floor. Lower the hips down. Roll over to one side. Press yourself up. Take your time. There's no rush to this. And then we're just going to come up to tabletop pose. So hands and knees, please. Take a nice deep breath in. Send that left leg back behind you. As you exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. So this is where I would suggest you take your blanket, because we're going to be here for a little bit. Pad under that right knee. Take a nice deep inhalation. Reach the arms up. And as you do, pull the belly in. So remember how we kind of corseted everything up? So zip through the midline of your body. Your tail lengthens down towards the floor, and instantly you'll feel that stretch in that right hip. So maintain that, and then just bend that left knee a little bit more. It doesn't need to be that much more, but you want to continue feeling that stretch in front of the right thigh, the psoas muscle. Now bring your hands together above your head, interlace the fingers, and then fold to the left. Oh my goodness, we've got that hip flexor deep in there. So relax the shoulders away from the ears. Keep breathing into that right hip. Nice deep inhalation and exhale. And then gently come all the way back up to the center. Lower the hands down to the floor and switch legs. So send that left leg back. Inhale the right knee above, behind you. Exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Lift the torso up, and then immediately see if you can pull the belly in, corset everything in, like almost like you're trying to get into a really tight pant to zip it up. So pull your belly in, lift the chest up, and that's going to help you lengthen the tail down. So I'm already feeling that stretch in front of the thigh. Then I'm going to raise my arms, and then I'm going to just bend that right knee a little bit deeper. It doesn't need to go that much. You want that length in the front of your left side. Now you can bring your hands together, interlace the fingers, release the index finger, and then fold to the right. And you've got a deep, deep stretch of the hip flexor. This is amazing work, especially if you tend to sit a lot behind the desk, or even if you're a biker or runner. This is fabulous work to stretch out that hip flexor so that it relieves a lot of the back tension. And then come all the way back up, release the hands down, step the right knee back. So we're gonna now move a little bit. Inhale, extend the left leg back. Exhale, step the left foot up in between your hands. Inhale, reach the arms up. Go through all the cues that we just did. Corset everything in, zip it up, lengthen the tail, and then bend the left knee a little bit deeper. Good. Reach the arms up and then fold to the left. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Come all the way back to the center. Stay where you are with the legs. Extend the arms out to the side and take the right elbow underneath the left elbow. Hands can come on your shoulders, or you can wrap the forearms twice. Now, can you see if you can bend that left knee a little bit deeper without losing the connection to your right hip flexor? And then continue lifting the fingertips up towards the sky. If your arms are in eagle pose, inhale. And exhale, bow down, bringing the elbows down towards your left knee, even if your hands are on your shoulders. Inhale, lift the arms up, bend the left knee a little bit deeper. Exhale, elbows down towards the left knee. One more time. Inhale, bend the left knee, reach the fingertips up. Feel that beautiful stretch. Try not to dump into your low back. You want to maintain the integrity of that right hip, and then lower the elbows down. Bring the hands down in front of you and step that left knee back. Inhale, reach the right leg back. Exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Inhaling, lifting the arms up. Go through all the cues. Zip up through the front. Lengthen the tail. Bend the right knee a little bit deeper. Interlace the fingers, release the index finger, and then fold to the right. Nice deep breath into that psoas muscle, right left hip flexor. Come all the way back to the center. Keep that in your legs. Extend the arms out. Left elbow underneath the right. Either hands on your shoulders or wrap the forearms twice. And then bend that right knee a little bit deeper as you reach the fingertips up. Maybe your gaze goes up towards the sky. And exhale, bow forward, bring the elbows to the right knee. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Maybe bend the right knee a little bit deeper. Keep lifting the heart up. Exhale and bow forward. And last one, inhale, lift the fingertips up. Maybe that right knee bends a tiny, teeny, tiny little bit more. Reach up. And then exhale and bow forward. Bring the elbows down. And then lower the hands down. Step the right knee back. Inhale, reach the left leg back. Exhale, step the left foot up. Inhale, so we're going to move a little bit quicker. Bend that left knee a little bit. Keep pulling up through the belly, zipping up through the center. Fold to the left. Inhale to the center. Reach your arms out. Right elbow underneath the left. Reach the fingertips up as you bend the left knee a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, lower the elbows down towards the left knee. 2 more times. You know exactly where you're going. Inhale, lift the fingertips up, bend that left knee a little bit deeper. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and fold. This is where we're going to add here. This time as you lift the fingertips up, hold here. Bend that left knee a little bit deeper. Now release the arms. Bring the hands behind you, interlace behind you, and then reach the knuckles towards your right heel. Now you're getting a full stretch in the entire front side of your body. Breathe nice and deep. And then exhale, release the hands down to the floor. Step the left knee back. Inhale, reach the right leg back. Exhale, step the right foot up in between your hands. Inhale, lift the torso up, reach up. Bring everything in, zip it up the center, bend the right knee as deep as you like to now. Fold to the right. Inhale to the center. Extend your arms out, left elbow underneath the right, wrap twice. Bend the right knee as you lift the fingertips up. Exhale, bring the elbows down to your right knee. Inhale, reach up, bend the right knee a little bit deeper if you like to. Exhale and bow forward. One more time. Inhaling, lift up. As you reach up, maybe you can bend the right knee a little bit more. And then exhale and down. And this time as you reach up, hold it there. Keep the right knee bent. Release the arms. Take the hands behind you. Maybe interlace the fingers the weird way. And then reach your knuckles towards the left heel as you lift the chest up. Get that beautiful long stretch all the way from the top of the kneecap to your throat, in fact. Inhale and exhale and relax. Bring the hands down. Take that right knee back. If you like to, you can move that blanket to the side. Tuck the toes under. Lift the hips up. Come into your downward facing dog. Let the head drop. Shake the head side to side. And then gently walk your feet all the way to your hands. Now bend the knees deep. Grab opposite elbows. And then just let the head drop and sway your torso side to side. So let the back of that neck get super long. A nice deep inhalation and exhale. And then go ahead and place the hands down on the floor. Have a seat. And as you sit down, come down to your left side, please. So rest your head in your left hand. Bend the top knee. Flex the foot. And then see that your right knee is parallel to the left knee. So you're not picking up the right knee very high. Grab the ankle and then push that shin, the right shin, back towards the back wall. So your muscles are pretty open, stretched out now, and you can really go as deep as you want to. If you're not feeling anything here whatsoever, you can always do it on your belly, grabbing the inside edge of the right foot and bringing that heel to the outside of your right hip. So go wherever it feels good. Depending on how tight I am, I either feel it more here or the other direction. We're just gonna stay here for just a moment, letting that quadriceps stretch. Nice deep inhales and exhales. And then bend the right knee, bring it to your chest, stretch out your back. You can rotate the ankle one direction and rotate the ankle the opposite direction. And then we're just gonna roll over to the other side. I'm gonna turn around this way so my back is not towards you, head resting in your right hand. Grab the outside edge of the left foot and keep the knees parallel to each other. So that's really important. We want to try and maintain the stretch in the quadricep as much as possible. Send that left shin back behind you. If you're not feeling anything here whatsoever, come to your belly and then go on the inside of that left ankle and bring the left heel to the outside of the left hip. Wherever works best for you, that's where you want to go. Inhale and exhale. With all the stretches, we want to try and relax in that stretch as much as possible to get the most benefit. And then bring that knee to your chest. Rotate the ankle one direction and the opposite direction. And then go ahead and press yourself up. And if you have a block nearby, please grab it. And the block is going to go under your sacrum. So come all the way on your back. And if you don't have a block, grab another pillow. So this time we're going to go really high, or as high as you like to go. Bring your feet closer to your buttocks. So get in your prep for bridge. Lift the hips up. And then you're gonna slide that block under the sacrum again, exactly the same place that the blanket was. Now I'm gonna leave it up to you. You can stay here on the lowest height or even go lower. Or if you feel like you're ready, you can take it all the way to the highest position on your block. Make sure that your low back feels okay though. So if you went here and you feel like, oh, it's crunchy on my low back, just change it up. And then now we're gonna stay here for 1 minute. Let those psoas muscles really stretch out. If this feels good, you wanna try extending the legs out. This is a great way to get deeper into it, but really, again, be really mindful that your low back is not feeling crunchy at all. Or you can just bend the knees a little bit more. Just 1 minute. I'm just gonna be silent here for a minute just so you can really feel that stretch in the psoas muscles. If at any point this gets too edgy, feel free to bend the knees again and put the feet flat, or switch the height of your block. And as you close your eyes, again, go back to your breath. Exhale through an open mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, open mouth. One more time. Inhale and exhale. So wherever you are, you have the option of taking it into a supported shoulder stand. You can raise one leg up, maybe raising both legs up, but make sure you feel stable on your block. This is kind of our final pose. So either one leg up, or you can switch legs going side to side, or both legs up. And just stay here for just a moment, letting all the blood from your legs rush back to the heart. I love doing this supported shoulder stand. It's really supported. It's really supportive to your body. And then as you're ready, gently bend the knees, bring the feet back on the floor. Take one deep breath in, lift the hips up. Slowly lower the hips down as you glide the block away. And then bring the soles of your feet together. Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana. Hands on your belly. Nice deep inhalation to your belly. Exhale. And if this feels good, please stay. Otherwise, you can extend the legs out for your final pose, Shavasana. So let the legs be comfortable distance away from each other, arms resting comfortably next to your body. Turn the palms open towards the sky. Close your eyes. Just 1 minute of deep rest. You showed up on your mat today, so give yourself this moment to rest and rejuvenate. Gently begin to wiggle your toes and fingertips. Notice the sensations in your body. You might feel like tingling in your hips, a little bit of a energy flow rushing into those hips. Bend your knees, put your feet flat on your mat. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Let your knees drop to the left as you reach the right arm up. And then let your knees drop to the right as you reach the left arm up. And then roll over all the way over to one side. Press yourself all the way up. Bring your hands together in your heart center. Bow down to yourself. What a beautiful gift to give to yourself after a busy weekend. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Namaste.